Hey guys, welcome back, and we're going to continue on with our Balmorra storyline. I just watched back the last episode, and I'm sorry if if it's a bit laggy. I'm trying to upload an episode whilst recording one, and my PC has decided that it doesn't like it. Right, so we're going to have to go into the speeder, and we've got them really far away from each other. I think a good rule of thumb to do when you're doing a story quest and a class quest at the same time is to do the planet ones first. So always do all the planet ones in one area and then do your story one last, because it always ends up
authorized destinations.
Always ends up being that the story one will have more to do. If you only do your class stories, you can get through a planet in like an hour, 2 tops. If you do both of them, the story quest just takes such a long time, because it's just, you go everywhere on the planet, just like we did in German Cars. So it's just do the story first. I really hope I've gone to the right one. There's 2 that are really close together here. So I don't need to talk to anybody in the shelter. I'm going straight. Let's get our speeder on. Right, so we need to go here and destroy the resistance generators and kill the leaders. I think we had to do it at the same time, didn't we? And we have to kill the leaders and the generators so that the resistance has no firepower. Makes loads of sense. Okay, that's fine. There's no enemies around here. There are players around here then that are busy. Because normally this is a real bitch to try and get your quests done, because there's just so many people everywhere. Ignoring the fact that there's a dinosaur after me. Oh, bastard! Fucking leaped out of nowhere. I'm not even going to waste. Ah, that's a little bit of XP. Oh, it gave us footgear, because of course it was wearing footgear. That we can't wear anyway. Bloody hell. Let's get past these people. If we can. Some of these enemies have like... Ooh, we can go up. Some of these enemies have like a really high aggro range. Did I get away with that one? I think I did get away with that. You can tell someone's been in here semi-recently, because there's still bodies that someone hasn't cleared their loot from. Ooh, Knee-Bray Warehouse. I kind of want to kill some things. We haven't done a lot of that. Yep, someone's come in here and cleared house. So we're going to do this one generator. We'll get the lore object whilst we're here. Gives us some purple sort of XP. And that's it! There aren't any baddies, so I can't do the killing the killer leaders. This is a bit frustrating. Right, it says return to Lieutenant Davril, so we're going to return to him before we go anywhere. Because that is on a different place. So we're going to go back to the Sobrick quick travel point. And it's just round the corner. Let's just use my rocket to go a bit faster. I really kind of wanted to do that extra bonus quest, but it's just poor timing, I suppose. Oh, buff.
Try to be more careful.
Must have been imagining things, but I could have sworn I heard those generators go pop from here. Good work, but it looks like the resistance isn't done yet.
You'd think the Empire would have an easier time with a ragtag bunch of resistance fighters.
Used to be we kept the resistance in check in the wilds, but now they've started to get bolder. They're attacking Imperial holdings in the old Balmorran industrial area. We need to punish their boldness. Lieutenant Thorpe at Marcaron Outpost has some ideas about how to put the Resistance back in their place.
Ooh, back in their place, eh? Right. Let's just get this one up. Yeah, see now we're going closer to our class quest. So had we done the class quest first and then we'd have to go back and then it's just a lot of faff. So we're doing this in the right order. Now I may not always get it correct.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
I always end up getting one of them wrong at some point on one planet and I'll end up having to backtrack on myself. Luckily for you guys I can edit that bit out, but for me that irritates me because I have to go and do it. Oh god, could this speeder be any slower? Come on. Now, I don't think, do I unlock something? Ooh, only available to character. Global unlocks. Character perks, reputation. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm gonna close that now. Luckily we don't have to go far to speak to our next contact, okay. Lieutenant Thorpe. So we've defeated the resistance generators, and now we're going to do something else to the resistance.
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
So what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
It'll take more than a couple of implants to shake me.
That's why we hired you. I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmorran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmorra and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmorran people will get our message loud and clear.
Yes, they will. Oh, do we have one of these? Are we actually wearing one? Oh, we are. How come our stuff is so high level? I really want new gear. Okay, let's get this speeder on. I do quite like the look of this planet. I mean, it is gorgeous. Look at it. I think it's also a shame that this game doesn't have a day and night cycle, so you can't see you can't see areas from different perspectives. I think that's a real shame. Okay, that's one. That's two. Please give me three. Nope, just one. Okay. Oh, there's another person here. Ah, got there first. Sorry, mate. What are you going to give me? Oh, okay, I got two there. Oh my god, where's my AoE? Oh. I think I only need two. I need to get two. Awesome, I'm done. So I go back to Lieutenant Davril. I'll do that in a minute, but I'm gonna go back to Lieutenant just in case he gets me to do something else that's a bit further towards our class quest. Oh my god, are they gonna jump on me? Nope. Okay, cool. Those dinosaur fuckers like hurt.
Word has it, the former Balmorran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
Maybe he'll decide to come here and fight, so I can kill him.
We'll do our utmost to provoke him. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmorran defector, Cavil Aaron, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Okay, so let's speak to Cavil about what we do next. Now he's over here now, so now we can safely assume that we're not going to be coming back to this area, and we can go to the droid factory and speak to Zalia about what we do next. Oh, they are red. I wonder why they didn't aggro me. Must be a bit of a bug or something. Okay. These are all enemies. Let's try to avoid them as much as possible. Kara droid factory. So the Imperials made these droids go berserker. They sent in a slicer to obtain some information or something, and the killer droids that the Imperials sent have now killed the Slicer's
Try to be more
bodyguards.
careful.
So the Slicer is in here somewhere, and we need to find her before she dies. Okay, now I remember. I think I'm going to continue doing that. I will explain just rather briefly what we've been doing in the story just before we do the quest, if we're flipping between the two. Please let me know if that makes it a little bit more comprehensive to you guys. I'm all about giving you guys what you want, so don't be shy. I welcome opinions. After all, that's what we're here for, to give opinions. Let's get some of this in. Level 18. Ideally, I want to be about 21 before we get to Nar Shaddaa. 21 would be great, and if we're not 21 by the end of the planet, we may do a flashpoint. Ah, bastard! Where's Mako? I should worry about that. Sometimes the companions can get a little buggy, and they'll get out of range for healing of you. Oh, that's really annoying when it happens, because you've basically got to run back to their location, heal yourself, and then run back to where your enemy is. And oh god, it's such a faff. There are a lot of things that that this game sort of fails on. But personally, I think the things that it succeeds in, like the story and customization, and sort of the fact that you get to pick light and dark side progression, I think it makes up for it.
Okay.
Ooh, computer control center. Right, so I think we just sort of assume that she survived this slicer attack. This light attack.
You're Zalia the Slicer, right? Perel sent me.
Thank the stars. I don't know how much longer I could have held out. My reconnaissance team was evaluating the factory's computer systems when the droids overpowered us. The droids slaughtered my team. I've been stuck here for days without food, water, or sleep.
I know why you're really here, Zalia.
You know about my mission? Then you should also know why I can't complete it. I already told Perel. If I put the virus in the computer's control program, it'll trigger alarms. Those droids will swarm us.
I'll make a nice big scrap pile out of them.
There are dozens of them out there. Crazy killing machines. You can't fight them all.
We've gotten out of way worse situations. We'll be fine.
You're totally set on this, aren't you? Okay. Here goes nothing.
We're just ignoring the droids walking in the background that can blatantly see us. Jeez. First wave. I wonder if I just click these, will they just heal me? Oh, it does! I sort of like doing the AoE just because it means that I can attack more than one. Awesome, almost at 19. Almost at 19. I think we probably will do another flashpoint. I do want to try do the main ones that are to do with the story actually. Perhaps we should do... Perhaps we should. Okay, so we're done. Did I get anything nice in there? Nope.
I can't believe we're still alive.
Don't act so surprised.
Oh, my stars. Thank you. You're amazing. I've never seen anything like that. I'm bailing out of here before more droids show up. Running away never felt so good.
You were dead the second I walked in here.
Oh. Oh no. Please don't kill me. I swear I'll go straight. I'll never slice another computer. Just let me go!
I'm done with you.
That's cold.
I can't believe you just did that.
I was fulfilling my contract, that's all.
It's possible to be a professional bounty hunter without being vicious like Taro Blood.
I've got a job to do.
Yes, sure. Let's just go.
Ugh, Mako. Right, so now we need to go back to talk to people. And seeing as they're both going to be at places where you can get speeders to, we're going to go to Sobrik first, so that we can just get the next part of our class story. Come on, next. Ooh, well, I'm hoping that we'll get to level 19 and we can get a new ability, but I don't remember whether we actually get abilities at odd levels. I don't think we do.
Welcome back. I take it everything went well, and the Okara droid factory is running smoothly? And what about Zalia? I trust that Slicer won't be a problem.
What slicer, Lieutenant Major?
Ah, yes. What Slicer indeed. The Admiral will soon see my worth.
Master is so wise.
Remain silent, my pet, or I shall discipline you again. And you don't want that, do you? Here is your payment for taking care of the Slicer, my friend. Excellent work. Your next assignment concerns the local fauna. Colonel Sartius is responsible for keeping our citizenry safe from the deadly colicoids infesting this planet.
Never heard of these colicoids before.
Colicoids are vicious, giant insect-like creatures that devour anything in their path. Their exact origin on Balmorra is unclear. After the Empire's invasion, the Balmorrans released mutated colicoids into the wilderness. The creatures successfully bred and have become a plague on the population. The colicoids have become almost docile in recent months. Attacks are down all across the planet. That makes Colonel Sartius look like he's got this plague under control. But we know better, don't we?
You want to stir up these creatures, make them angry.
Precisely. The only thing to do with docile colicoids is make them hostile. The last time they attacked in force was when a survey team accidentally encountered a colicoid queen. It took 5 squads to kill her.
Esupuda no pajunki, vaguta jiuta vukise. Uktola, tupatwana dwana wanki slimo pod yukata janga.
I'll need to know what tools to take for the job.
Kiko ubakili wata bunga dunko putoga wata.
Place this sonic device near the nest entrance. It will confuse and anger the colicoids. Kill any drones and warriors you see. Eventually, the Queen will reveal herself. The sonic device will disorient her, leveling the playing field so you get a fair shot. Be fast and careful.
Ooh, level up! Level up! Yeah! 19. And yeah, I didn't think we would. So now we report to Cavil Aaron. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Cavil? Cavil? It'd be intriguing to find out when the next flashpoint is. This is a mission terminal. What does it say on it? Step lightly. What is this? Imperial government. Oh, I think it's just sort of a mission. That's fine. We will do some. I will do some research in between this episode and the next, and see
all authorized destinations.
What the next flashpoint is after Black Talon. You know what? I might as well just give it a little Google whilst we're doing this. Let's see how quickly I can type. Star Wars. I think it would be nice to do some flashpoints. The stories in them are quite interesting. I thought Black Talon was fun. It's it's just something to flesh out in between doing things. I will give that a better look after this. Corinth Imperial Outpost. Do I need to sell anything? Ooh, oh, I got a new blaster. I always forget to look in here. Alright, so that needs to go in the offhand. Nope. Nope. What fucking hell? Requisitioned. Oh, thanks. I finally got it correctly. I was just being an idiot for a sec. Cavil Aaron. So we've what have we done so far in the story? We've killed the generators and we killed the mercenary things.
Hunter, your business is death. How do you like Balmorra so far? Worthless, isn't it? But full of death.
As war zones go, it's not so bad.
Then you haven't been here long enough. Resistance stealth troops have been infiltrating Imperial outposts, making quick strikes and leaving no trace. The Empire says they can't be beaten. I say they can.
What did you have in mind?
You don't see them until they kill you. That's what they say. But I built the tech they use to keep hidden. There are camps in the Gorinth wilds, but they've surrounded it with mines to keep strangers out. Watch your step, and you can use this device to detect the stealth fighters. They're fast, though. If I may offer advice, strike quick and hard.
Awesome, and we got a belt. Oh, that finally actually gives us some better armor.
Balmorra's not so bad, sans the shooting. I bet it was downright pleasant before all this fighting started.
I don't doubt it. So it seems like there's only 2 other flashpoints that are actually sort of story related. So I think we won't actually do any flashpoints until we get to those. So no flashpoints. I've just got to try and make sure our level is high enough to get to all the planets. It may be perhaps that we do a bit of some heroic quests instead. That will boost our level and still give us some new content. Oh yeah, I haven't checked in a while to see whether I've got any new titles. I've got Hired Gun, The Merciless, Test Pilot. No, I like Hired Gun, we'll keep that. So that's what we are. Alright, I know that, so we have to sort of send this signal out and it'll tell us where there are stealthed people. Since I've done this a lot of times, I pretty much know where they are. Did I get anything in that? Yeah, I did. Might as well kill the wildlife whilst I'm here. Now we've only got 3 more. Oh, I just love the art around here. It's so, so good. How pretty everything looks. So a little background as to why I sort of bang on about how pretty things look and more design elements of the game. It's because I'm an environment artist in the gaming industry, so making games is pretty much what I do for a living, and being able to sort of look at games with a more critical eye is actually really different. You constantly look at everything and think, oh, that's a bug, or oh, they didn't do that, or like, how did they make that? And it's like, it's a blessing and a curse.
No more surprise attacks. Good. Captain Rigel is on Holo. He wants a word with you.
I asked you to do a job, and you sure outdid yourselves. We'll all have medals by the end of this one. Word is the former Balmorran Minister of Defence Von Argen might come down to Balmorra. He's playing right into our hands.
I hope he does show up. I'll kill him.
I hope so too. Now that the wilds are secured, we're ready for the final push. Colonel Vrain, head of the Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps, has come to oversee the action. He's at the Sundari outpost, in striking distance of the Resistance's main base. It's now or never.
Did anyone notice that his hands were enormous? Like, he had like bucket hands. Right, so it wants us to go up there for the planet quests. So for our class quest, we're going to come straight down here and deal with the Colicoid Queen. So I actually thought this Balmorra was longer than this, but the story arc doesn't actually seem to be that long on this planet. You'll find that between the Republic and the Imperial, you go to the same planets, not necessarily in the same order, but you do go to the same planets, and some, like, so the Balmorra story quest isn't that long on the Imperial side for Balmorra, but on the Republic side it could be a lot longer. It just really sort of depends on what the planet is and what the story is on the planet, like where, in terms of who has control of it. It's all a very sort of delicate game of well, I suppose politics, really. I always make the mistake of going down that one, but it's actually this one. And we are going to kill everything because we need to level up. I feel really bad. I'm killing my brethren. Killing my people. Oh, am I going the right way? Am I even going the right way? I don't think I am. I'm glad I figured that out now. So I think... okay, so the path goes all the way around. Fuck, this is going to take a while. Okay, I'm going to speed this up for you guys, otherwise this is going to take absolutely yonks. Okay, so we're back. I aggroed loads of people, but I was just having none of it.
Sidekick Buster.
Oh, there's someone behind me as well. Ooh, like me them credits. So I'm trying to save up to 50,000 credits, so I'm not going to spend any credits until I get to that, or until about 60,000, because the thing I want is 50,000 credits. So when you get to 50,000 credits, you can buy something extremely useful on the galaxy map. You can buy this, which basically means you go directly to your ship, so you can just port directly to your ship, which can be super useful when you start getting into the sort of mid to late levels where you're going to lots of planets, so you're going back and forth to a lot of them, but you don't want to have to travel all the way back to a spaceport and then to an orbital station, which those are fucking annoying. So it's just nice to be able to have that. So that's normally the first thing I start to work towards. Okay, so now look, we've got a companion gift that Mako will actually like, so if I click that,
Hey, thanks.
and we just get a small special bit of voice acting from her, and that will have helped towards the score here.
Okay.
Let's go to the Queen's next with the collocoids, and we're going to kill everything because I'm assuming there is a bonus. Is there? Yes, there is! So let's do it all. They're tunnelers. Is it a part 1? No, it's just a...
Oh boy, I think the noxious coat of slime on everything is the least of our worries. Coming in here was such a bad idea.
I don't disagree, Mako. Oh, I hate that everything is so DPS-y on this bounty hunter. I suppose I should look at my build, but I really can't be bothered. Right, I need to kill... Oh, so many more. I'm going to have to go do these ones down here. Right, that's 8 out of 15. Need 4 more. I think there was some here. Whoa. Where's the other one? Can't be asked to go over all the way. So we've got 2 more. I need to kill 2 more collocoids for the bonus. Oh, 1 minute. Let's read. Good thing I checked that. Oh look, perfect. Yes! And now we're going to lure the Queen. First wave. Kill all the collocoids! I'm just going to keep moving. I'm going to grab some credits whilst I'm here. Queen's Guard. You'd expected it to be a bit harder to kill if it's the Queen's Guard. Oh, there. Oh, prepare to face the Collocoid Queen. Where does it come out of? I don't see it. That doesn't give us much time. I mean, why would you need that much time? Let's up our defense. Ah, she's not that hard. Except when she does that. Let's do a rocket, even though it does nothing. Electrocute her, put some fire damage. Should we blast her away? Will it work on her? Yeah. Vent a little heat, put more fire damage. Put a power shot. That. And she is down. Oh, what did I get? Oh, I got another companion gift for Mako.
Hey, thanks.
Hey, thanks. Okay, so we're reporting to the 2 people again, which are, one is in Sobrek and one is here. So we'll go to Sobrek since we know that the other one is definitely at an outpost, since the guy said in the cutscene. I'm hoping I can get these 2 in under 40 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'll try. speed her up. Speed her up, not speed it up. And the only reason I tell you that I'm going to speed it up every time is because it gives me like a bit when I'm editing to actually find. So I'm sorry if it gets annoying when I just say I'm going to speed it up, I'm going to speed it up. It is for me, not for you.
You're alive. Magnificent. Frantic reports of colicoid attacks are pouring in from all over the planet. I've included a generous bonus with your payment. Colonel Sartius is going absolutely insane. Once Sartius is removed from his position, Admiral Ivanus will certainly consider my application for a promotion. It's a flawless plan. Don't you agree?
Do I look like someone who knows how to impress admirals?
Well, I am the most qualified. The Admiral is a very intelligent man. My application will speak for itself. But what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Bounty Hunter, though clearly unlearned in these things, you do know how to hunt any prey. Tell me how to approach the Admiral.
Don't hide behind reports and applications. Meet him personally.
Interesting. Don't simply offer my name up to the Admiral as a choice to replace Colonel Sartius. Make myself the choice. If things got bad enough here, Admiral Ivanus would want to conduct another inspection. That could be my opportunity to meet and impress him. I need one final brilliant maneuver to arrange my face-to-face meeting with Admiral Ivanus. And I know just what to do. Reports indicate that the Republic forces that stayed on Balmorra after we invaded are training resistant fighters at the Balmorran arms factory.
Those Republic dogs are as good as dead.
It's not that simple. They're dug in at a location we're trying to take intact. Otherwise, we'd have exterminated them long ago. The Colonel has learned of a secret rendezvous between the Resistance leaders and several off-world allies. His spies planted a homing beacon aboard the Resistance leader's command shuttle. You're going to remove that beacon.
When you say remove, I hear vaporize.
No. The beacon must remain intact. You will move the beacon from the shuttle to a garbage transport. The Colonel will swoop in with his warships to find nothing but garbage-sifting Ugnaughts. The shuttle is in the spaceport at the fortified Balmorran arms factory. Be cautious.
Ooh, I think that'll be the end game for us, pretty much, on this story. Got some new trousers. I think we'll probably might do about mid-20, but we won't get to 21. Probably not, but we'll hit the cap for this planet, so that's good. Yeah, we'll go talk to Colonel Vrain, and then we'll do the end of Balmorra in the next episode.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
I'll just speed this up for you guys. And we're here. You might have noticed that there is a pink quest over here. Like I said, on this character, we're going to be doing them all. So we'll pick up this one.
Hunter, you're that mercenary all the troops have been talking about. Got orders from the planetary governor to find you. You're needed at this war conference, Priority Alpha 1.
I don't remember telling the Balmorran governor about my business.
Empire appoints you to run this planet. You keep track of who's slaughtering the Resistance. The Dark Council sent an emissary, big-time Sith Lord, to personally review the status of the Balmorran occupation. This conference will determine the next stage of the ground campaign. Whole war's about to be decided, and the governor wants your expertise.
I'll join your war council. Make sure they're expecting me.
Assigning black-level clearance. No one will cause you trouble. Be quick, though. They're starting any minute.
Okay, now that meeting is in the same place where we need to go to speak to Colonel Vrain, so it's not so much as a detour as a... Ah! Sorry, I always do that. I can never be sure whether I'll actually survive it or not. Right, so there he is. Let's speak to Colonel Vrain.
Hunter, you are better than the common mercenary, you've proven that much. Today the Balmorran resistance, backed by the government in exile, takes its last pitiful gasp. We have you to thank. It won't be long before the corpse of former Defense Minister Vol Argon is cold in the ground.
I hope to be the one to kill this Defense Minister.
The resistance, aided by the Republic, has made its headquarters in the Balmorran Arms Factory. It is a heavily fortified facility, but it's not invulnerable. Not with such a powerful patriot as yourself on our side.
The factory will be destroyed by nightfall. I vow it.
If we may impose on you for one final task in service of the glorious Empire, we need you to break into the factory, shut off its power, and use the period of panic to shut down security. Once this is done, the main attack force can sweep in and wipe out the resistance. And if you see Vol Argon, kill him.
It's an honor to serve.
Word is the resistance at the factory have the Republic's backing. They'll be well equipped and well trained. For anyone else, this would be a suicide mission. I wouldn't consider it, but I have a good feeling about you.
Cool. Level 20. Got some new shoes. I think we might just end it here. I think we'll end it here and then we can continue getting our speaking to Darth Lacris. So thank you very much for watching and join next time.